Put it in it. Welcome to another episode of the People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. We got a lot of stars today. Introduce yourself.
Orlando Perez.
Luis Lopez. So
Steve Yensel.
Steve Yensel. I can't wait till you make her bark. Bark over.
If she's got a ball, she generally won't bark.
she can play fetch with herself. I've seen her spit it out and then she goes to chase it.
Well, she wants people to kick it back. Yeah. The deal.
Okay.
That's what she's doing. Here, Jimmy, you can
Yeah,
hold
I'll take it, absolutely.
You can hold this rock star.
Yeah, she's a rock star. Hi. I love dogs. She makes people fetch for her too.
Yeah. Oh, she does.
Passes
it. Yeah.
I feel like this is my talk show with our first dog show for our first. Now I bring the animals out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's like a crocodile. Yeah.
What kind of breed is she?
She's a Jack Russell.
What did you call the hair before?
Oh, broken coat.
Broken coat.
Yeah, I used to have one that was a
Russell.
smooth coat, but she's broken.
That sounds tough as shit.
Broken coat.
Get out of here.
Sounds like she has a cool past.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Game of Thrones character. Broken coat.
All right, just
sit. All right.
Nah, it's fine. Just
Exactly.
Jack. What's up, Derek?
Derek, what's up? What's going on, man? Guys, no, that's it. We just said hello. We don't care how you're doing. I'm talking about the podcast now. I do like that beanie. Your beanie is rocking.
Thanks, man. It's polo.
Yeah. It's what?
Polo.
Polo?
Oh, wow.
I wanted to get the North Face has the one that fits my head correctly. It's like
It's Ralph Lauren, right? Not Ralph Lauren.
Ralph.
Technically, it's Lauren. Yeah, but that's if you want to be a cuck.
Okay.
And you're definitely a cook.
I'm trying to. Does anybody remember what this was before it was Niagara? Because it says it's since '97.
Some guy was in here the other day and called it the wet bar. I think something like that. I don't know. That's not correct at all.
I think it has some like historical.
Yeah, I think it's
there's like some historical shit here.
It used to be a punk rock bar, but
You call it the wet bar?
I think he said that.
Is it like when your weed is laced, they call it wet?
When what?
Some of your weed is laced.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
This is probably
I'm pretty sure.
Get you laced,
Yeah,
laced.
but well, if it was a punk rock bar, they definitely did drugs in here.
Yep.
I'm sure they do drugs still.
Here? Oh yeah, absolutely.
Probably that's everywhere.
100%.
Where the Pyramid Club though, that's where Madonna got her start, which is still the Pyramid Club.
Got to start doing drugs.
Where's that? It's like kind of diagonal. 101.
She started in New York.
Did she started at freaking the Pyramid Club,
Wow.
dude. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's a crazy thing about this place. You'll just walk by and be like, that's where whatever wrote this thing. I'm like, that's cool, I guess. And now it's just a fucking CVS. Yeah, that's sad.
Like the bitter end. Like a lot of people started at the bitter end. I love when she does that.
Oh, yeah.
That's so funny.
Carlin recorded an album there.
Carlin?
Yeah. And
I wish they won't give me a show. They won't give me nothing.
And I think Cosby did something there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't tell anybody anymore about Cosby.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking me like who my favorite comics are, and I was like Burr, Louis, and like Segura, and then he was like, "Oh, what do you think about Louis?" I'm like, "He's a great comic." He's like, "But what about?" I'm like, "He's a good comedian." That's what we're talking about right now.
Absolutely.
And
he's
he's an
definitely
even
one of
better
my favorites.
assaulter, which is
He didn't assault anybody.
I know, but who
Did he?
cares? No.
He didn't assault. Like most people who are mad at him don't know what he
happened?
did.
Yeah.
You know, they just know not to like this guy.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not to defend him, but I
Fuck it, I am. Come back, Louis. I miss you.
No, but everybody puts
there we are.
They put all those guys in the same boat.
I would have to leave it.
Like 5 seconds.
We'll see.
2, 3, 4.
I haven't leaned back in years.
7.
my hat.
Can we not do the pod about us looking at the pod?
I wanted to get the question
matter.
where people who are watching.
Oh,
usually
there
the
you go.
questions will pop up.
It's like
Okay.
10 seconds late.
Yeah, it's a little less.
Because I took off my hat a while ago.
But now it's on.
And now
No,
it's
it's
There I was dancing.
Welcome back.
And then I am judging. All right,
There
here
you
it
go.
is.
I don't know. Louis.
What about
Louis
it?
C.K. I've seen him
Oh,
like
yes.
5 times.
Really? Just around?
Yeah. No, I saw him do a show like twice.
Where?
And then at the Cellar, I saw him like 3 times just pop in.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's
Recently?
amazing.
Like half a year ago. Oh, wow. Yeah.
So
about a year
after
ago
the
now.
whole thing?
After the whole thing. Yeah.
That's good. Is
Well,
he-
I mean, I also saw him before the whole thing.
Did you see the New York Times article that someone wrote?
Yeah.
After the show, they were like, I'm
Yeah.
conflicted because I don't support what he did,
Yeah.
but he's so
He's
funny.
good. He's so fucking
Yeah,
funny.
He was really
Yeah,
funny.
there's no way.
And everyone was like clapping, and he got like an ovation just him walking in.
Yeah, I mean,
And it
he's
was-
still going to sell anything he wants to sell. So yeah, that's that.
I don't know if you've ever been on Bandcamp, but they do this thing. I'm reading your. He's the only one.
He's only talking to Derek. Yeah.
I am.
SoundCloud.
Bandcamp. They post these things where they try to see if it's a good time for him to start doing shows again. So they say they send you these surveys like, if Louis did a show, would you go see him here?
Yeah.
And then you put yes or no, and they try to get a number to see what the temperature is.
Ah.
You know, so
He's
trying to do.
He's starting to right. He's going around, right?
Yeah, he can easily do a Netflix special.
No problem.
He was
Easily.
He sent out like an email, like you know, and then like 2 weeks later, he's like, everything's sold out. So I added a few new cities and a couple of second shows, and now it's all probably sold out
Absolutely.
too. Like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Now they're bitching about him because he'd say he went to Israel, right? You guys saw that?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'd rather be in Auschwitz than in New York City.
No
right
matter
now.
what he says.
Yeah. But he's always been like that.
Yeah,
Though. He's
absolutely.
always been like this. Like that's what he does. You know?
That's good though. It's funny.
it's fine.
It's funny as shit. It's true. He doesn't want to be here.
It's just a joke, but it's also he's just joking.
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
He's new.
It's kind of what he does. He's a comedian.
He's a comedian.
Yeah.
That's
Just joking, guys. Relax.
I know. And everybody was outraged culturing about Dave Chappelle's stuff. But come on, that was brilliant. And then meanwhile, they were saying the Nanette thing. Did you guys see that?
No.
Yeah, I saw
Hannah
it.
Gadsby.
Yeah.
It's unwatchable to me. I don't know.
I like that they took the comedy out of the title.
Yeah.
Like if you watch the trailer, it says comedy special, and then comedy fades away. It's just special.
It's just a special.
Yeah.
What did I see? Where he's like, oh fuck. I think Bill Burr was worse than Chappelle.
What do you mean?
Worse?
I mean, worse not
In terms of
just
controversial shit?
Controversial, yeah.
Andrew Schulz is great. I don't know if you guys follow
He's pretty
him.
controversial. Yeah.
He's great controversy.
He's great.
Yeah.
Is he controversial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's always like playing like.
He said some shit about Ethiopian girls getting their clits cut off one time, and they got him death threats and shit. It was fucking
Really?
Yeah, that's his whole angle. Like Schultz is very much
He's
like
very
into
much-
the controversy, so that he can play
Yeah.
angles around it.
Like says like a troll sentence or like a, and then he like boom, and he gives you an example as to why like.
Well, you know what he
makes
did?
sense,
That
like-
I just saw his bit. He was at town hall, and he
I did
just
see that.
did a face about. He goes, face painting is never right. You know, he was talking about that.
Yeah, I see that.
But then he did the whole thing about the Japanese, the Japanese girls wearing white face or whatever. It was really. Yeah.
Geishas?
And then he also talked about he goes even blackface. He goes, that never good. He goes you want me to go into like a war zone with my freaking white iPhone light face like this? He goes if you're Navy SEALs going in, you want my face to be I don't know. It was really.
You saw him at Town Hall?
Yeah, it was awesome.
I had tickets. I had to sell them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I had bought them since like April.
Yeah, me too. I bought them when we announced them. Yeah.
It was because the show was
touch
at.
Yeah. I want to get to the. I want to get tickets to the Patrice benefit again. Because that was last year in this killer, and
It's
now
gonna be a
Schultz
good one.
is
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be.
on
He's gonna be on it. Yeah.
It's
I'm
gonna
sure
be
Bill
good.
Burr and everybody will be there. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
no,
There's a
it's
couple
great.
other good ones gonna be in that one.
Yeah, it looks like a really good lineup, but yeah, that's Schultz is like.
There's like $100.
You know how like I feel like Burr normally does it with like women, but he'll be like this, like he'll say something crazy, like women shouldn't vote, and then he'll like defend it from like a lot of different angles. He does that, but he does it more with like race stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's really
I
good.
saw his
Obviously,
crowd work special. I was like, it's pretty good. I
Yeah.
like shit like that.
his crowd work special.
Yeah,
Really good.
that's
You have
it.
a lot of knowing of different cultures for that one.
Huh?
Yeah.
You have to know a lot of different cultures and.
It's just
obscure
doing it.
shit,
Once
too.
you're doing it and you talk to people, you collect it. You know what you're gonna say to what group of people.
What are they saying?
You know, no, that's just
That's Derek.
Oh.
Nobody.
I always think about one of his bits. If it's a silly one, it's about muffins. Like he's just like gonna pound muffins, smash
Oh,
muffins.
Burr's bit?
Yeah,
That's an old one.
I
That's
love
like his
that
first
one.
album.
I love
Yeah.
that one. I just
Gold digging
I
horse
just
is my ultimate
always-
favorite bit.
I like the helicopter one. On his black and white special.
Okay,
Where he's
pretty
talking about the
helicopter one was the good
yeah,
one.
and he uses the mic stand.
that
as
was the best one for a while.
It's really
And he
really
just-
good.
And he jumped out.
Yeah, you think Paper Tiger's better?
No.
No.
Yeah, I think Paper Tiger's really really good though.
What was the black
good.
and white one?
Black and white was I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah,
That one was in Nashville. I think, or-
That was the
it
best
in
No,
South?
that one was in. It was somewhere in the south because his last one before Paper Tiger was in Nashville.
Okay.
That was Walk Your Way Out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 4.
4? Still, it's fairly young, right?
Yeah. No,
That's pretty young. I don't even think that's
That's a prime. Is that the prime?
she'll be good for another 3 or 4 years she'll be in her prime, and then
Yeah.
then they start just slowing down. And when they get older, she'd like to just go lay her down.
She'll be laying down a lot.
Yeah, but never. She's got another 4 years of being like this.
She fixed?
She is fixed. Yeah.
Oh shit.
My brother got
Cut
a
off her
dog.
clit. They don't cut off her clit.
Dogs don't have clits.
Dogs have clit.
Dogs aren't supposed to come. Dogs are just supposed to hang out.
Luis, you
You
just
perv.
haven't
Dogs
found
don't
it. You just haven't found it.
That's the name of this
No,
episode.
female dogs don't
You,
come.
you guys haven't found the
Guy dogs definitely
That is
come.
a bit.
Because then they get like, then they get, because they cut, and then they get bigger, I guess, so they're stuck. Have you ever seen a dog get stuck in another dog?
yeah.
But she just hates her life.
She hates her life. She doesn't hate her life.
right,
she's excited.
She's done.
Point
Look
is,
at the tail. Tail's going. She's like, oh, he's gonna get it. He's
She's
gonna get it.
so
He's gonna get it.
obsessed.
He's gonna get it.
you know what makes me sad? Those.
Oh, now we're here all day. Oh man.
This is
Oh,
this could be
shit.
the next
In
hour.
a minute, she'll bark because like if she
Yeah,
gets
'cause she wants
frustrated
to.
and
Oh,
she
yeah.
can't get it, then you'll see her bark.
Don't even like
She's like, what the fuck?
I just want you to bark. Don't yell at me, woman. Just want to make a bark. Nice.
You know what makes me sad? Pit bulls with their ears clipped.
Really?
Yeah.
I
'Cause
saw
that means they were
I saw
meant to
Doberman.
fight other dogs. That's why you do
That's
it.
what they're bred for.
Yeah, no, that you can.
don't
Pit
know.
bulls aren't born with their ears clipped like
I
that.
know they're
it
not.
means someone went and saved
Yeah.
that dog
But
so that another dog wouldn't rips its ears off. My point is, I used to volunteer at a shelter,
I did
and
too.
those dogs were always the nicest, but always like very skittish around other dogs.
It's like being a boxer.
I didn't know that was the reason.
No,
I
it's
thought it
not.
was cosmetic.
Yes. No.
It was like a cosmetic thing.
No, it's normally so like if it's fighting another dog, so it doesn't fucking just yank its ear off.
Yeah,
so it's a smaller like target, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a dog named Brick who was like 8. It was a ridiculously big dog, and I was like, why the fuck do they call him Brick? And I was like, I just walk him. I was like, all right. And then
Strong as fuck.
against the dude is so strong. But against the brick wall, he'd just take his giant head and just rub it against it, and we'd keep walking. I'm like, oh, he's retarded. That's what they call him.
Yeah. Yo, so good.
That's why.
Yeah, I used to break in the big dogs at the kennel.
Yeah, it's
Just get them ready for homes. That's
there were some that like we wouldn't be allowed to like walk or like work with at all because they were just like so fucked up. There was one named Ferrari who was mean.
Yeah.
But that's there's no kill shelter, St. Louis. Go adopt a dog.
Yeah, no
In
kill
that
shelter,
case,
dude.
like, do they just put a muzzle on it to walk them or whatever the hell?
A
I
Muslim?
think because we were just volunteers, but
Yeah.
they had like professional like people that actually worked there, and they were
Gotcha.
like trained enough to actually like handle the dog.
Yeah.
But like it was like it was like in solitary confinement,
Yeah.
right? Because other
Keep 'em away
dogs
from the other
they'd be in
dogs.
like big cages. Maybe they'd like share a cage with one other dog, and you'd be around the other ones. It was still pretty sad. But this other one, you'd have to go into like a hallway, and it was just doors, like legit like prison doors, where you like you hear a chunk, and then there's one little window that you can look in, and then she just barks at you. It was fucking
That's fucking sad.
bad life for that dog.
Sad shit.
You're from St. Louis?
No, I was there volunteer. I wasn't there volunteer. I was there for an internship, and as the internship, we had to volunteer for these dogs.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Learn a lot about you today.
yeah, I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Gotcha.
I used to do disc dog competitions. In Philly.
She's good with the frisbee.
Yeah, I could imagine. I was like, as soon as I saw her go for the ball, I was like, she'd be amazing.
Yeah, she's good for it.
You tell me,
No, she does that. Like that is her problem. She doesn't give shit up. Unfortunately, she's like, oh, I want that, but I'm not gonna give it to you.
And then she holds it like a soccer player. She holds the ball. And you
Yeah,
ball.
like
Oh yeah,
it's like she's all about the fuck.
scraps. She keeps it to herself.
Yeah,
It was fun having her at Bar None.
Yeah,
Her and that other dog. Really
Yeah.
hooked it up.
that was funny.
Yeah, Kevin.
Oh, what is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
Kev.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get a
Mike?
How are you?
Huh?
Whose dog is that?
Because you're not Kev.
I know your dog.
You're Derek.
Do you?
I see Kev. What?
Oh, sorry. No, keep going, Kevin. I forgot. I was only. How you doing, Kevin?
I didn't know what were you gonna say. What were you gonna say?
It's completely off topic.
What were you gonna say? Do it.
Do you guys? Do you say kings when you talk to the black people?
Kings?
Yeah. Yeah. Go on, King. What's up, King?
Talk your shit, King.
I love King. I love King.
It's funny.
It's so cool.
funny. It's so funny.
I love it
Where'd-
so
where'd
much.
you-
Usually when you're poor, you say,
Huh?
poor black guy says king.
Yeah.
I was.
I never got into the king.
It's a sign
Yeah.
of who's collecting and who's not collecting.
What?
They say God also.
Yeah,
Talk
yeah.
your shit,
Black
God.
people come from black Israelites.
I love
Say God.
I'm a big fan of King. I saw it. I was in
Kings and
Mike in
gods.
Harlem, and I heard it a lot. I was like,
It's funny.
yeah, it's a good.
Oh, you heard it.
It's very supportive.
Yeah.
Derek says King a lot.
In Harlem, they say King.
Yeah.
King is fun.
King is fun. Sorry for that.
No, it was good. You saw Mike. He was like, "Do you say King a lot?
Because I heard that he said, I was like, Mike says King.
Do you say King, Mike?"
Never.
Yeah.
USBC.
I
Fuck,
say-
so-
I say
USBC?
jokingly.
What is that?
Someone that you-
Yeah, I like.
like, hey, King.
Oh, the C cord. It's in the back, plugged in.
Oh my God, it's adorable.
Because I heard that Mike
I have
said
the same
it.
charger. This motherfucker ain't asked me.
Because nobody respects
Mike
you,
called
Derek.
somebody a king.
Huh?
You called somebody a king.
I heard. We talk. I have this
The
conversation a
girls
lot.
say queen too. Or even guys to girls. They
Yeah,
say
yeah,
queen.
yeah.
Girls say Queen more. Women,
No, I think,
Yeah.
I think I hear.
Because
I hear
white
King
women will also say
Yeah.
Queen.
I hear
Also,
King
like-
the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're hanging around me, and I like to use it as a joke. And
No,
Black
no,
guys-
No. I heard it close, Derek.
White guys
Or
don't call their
pre-Derek.
girls anything.
Black guys to girls, they'll be like, yeah, you queens, queens.
Yeah.
Especially if you're trying to get with a girl,
Yeah.
you're gonna say it.
sister. I say sister a lot.
Dude, you looked like you had some
Sis.
hacky moves there. When I was in
soccer
high
player.
school, all
Yeah.
those, or not college,
Let's
everybody
be a
did that.
soccer player.
That's being the mascot in the white frat.
Big happy.
Hey guys, we're
You
doing this.
guys, you doing it, bro. Then after I'll get the keg. I'll carry the keg, bro. Just put it on my strap it to my back.
Second or not?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this shit just
Yeah, Mike doesn't call black dudes king.
You shouldn't. He's like, well, can we be friends?
I use the N word like every quarter.
Yeah, your voice.
Every
Your
quarter.
voice.
Every
He gets one every quarter. You hit your quota.
Yeah, you're at the end. You have like a surplus. So you're like, I have to use it, or else I can't use it next quarter.
Oh
Shit.
shit!
This quarter.
Yeah, good
Say
catch.
it twice?
You say king and the N word more.
Damn. Yeah, I missed you coming early because I had a pre-podcast conversation to have with you. But we can't have it now.
Have it on mics.
Yeah, we'll have it before we'll end early.
post.
Just say off the record.
No, definitely not.
That's not how. That's not how
That's not
things
how
work.
this works.
I don't think that's how anything works.
Yo, have you seen Irishman yet? Anybody see Irishman?
I heard it was trash.
bad.
What?
You watched it?
I haven't seen it, but it's bad.
I think it was pretty fucking. It was.
I
It was
heard it was
great.
mad
It
long
was a
and
great.
trash.
It was fucking great. Irishman was. Robert De Niro's.
know Irish people.
It took him. I feel like everybody was Irish. The point. The Kennedys were Irish. That's why they said. That's why it's called The Irishman.
Is this podcast going on right now?
Yeah, it's live.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit. Steve, how old are you?
53.
53. So you were probably a kid during the. Were you at 53?
I moved to New York in '89, so yeah,
Where are you from?
Indiana originally, but yeah, I've lived in California, and Miami, and Chicago.
53. When did Kennedy get shot?
Oh, Kennedy died in He was shot in '63.
And how?
So I was born in '66. So
Oh yeah,
just
okay.
missed it.
You just
Yeah.
missed it. So,
I remember the Space Shuttle Challenger blowing up.
can you guys shut the fuck up?
And all that
You're
stuff.
right.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
What year was that?
That was when I was in. That was probably '86. That was when I was in a sophomore in college, in painting class. I remember when they announced it. Like a lot of people, people remember.
Did you
all
paint
this.
it?
Huh?
Did you paint it?
I did not paint it. There were other people in my class who hopped on that bandwagon, but no, I was doing other
Real or
things.
there's a-
fake? Real or fake?
No, he said he was.
What's that?
Real? Did they really go to space? You think they really went to space?
He's a painter.
Dude, you know what? I listen to Joe Rogan and Neil deGrasse Tyson, and like what they say it would take so many people to lie to whatever. So I absolutely think they went to space. Because somebody who after they whatever would eventually say, nah, it was all bullshit.
It was bullshit.
You know? So like, and I just don't think, I don't know. I think they did, but yeah. I don't know. But one thing I have heard though is that we gave moon rocks. All right? We gave moon rocks to people all around the world. We gave some to Amsterdam, and then they proved that the shit that we gave them was petrified fucking wood.
God.
So no, it's true.
Not even
Like,
rocks.
So I
But that's just an asshole move Americans would do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
like, just give them the fucking the
Yeah, and
Real
Amsterdam
moon
doesn't
rock.
matter.
the moon.
Where's
Like
that?
Amsterdam?
Amsterdam.
Like anybody's gonna be like, oh man, we gave moon the wrong shit to. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
Nobody, yeah.
I went there
Where does
actually.
Amsterdam-
I went there a couple of years ago. And I was really looking for old stuff, and the Netherlands actually, believe it or not, didn't have all the old shit I thought that they would have. So I don't know. I was
Like what? What you got?
I don't know. I was going there looking for. I'm like really into old natural history shit, so I thought they'd have a good dodo skeleton, a good thylacine, and all.
Dodo.
Dodo the bird.
Oh shit!
I thought that they would have a really good whatever and all that stuff, but they didn't have it.
I thought
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Did you see that dog do that when you adopted it? And you're like, oh, I want to get it for that reason.
No. I got her. I went up to. I went up to New Hampshire to get her, and actually no, she has markings similar to another dog I had. That's basically why I got her.
I feel like all Jack Russells do this, don't they?
What's that?
The catch, fetch.
You know what she doesn't do? I had another one, dude, who fucking loved killing rats. And she would be hopped up dude, I don't know if you've ever done coke or crack with people before, which I have. Dude, you know how people get all they get all hopped up and they're like my other Jack Russell, when she was fucking killing rats, she'd be like Incredible Hulk and shit like that, and then dude, if you're I live at the top of Central Park. If 2 or 3 run at the same time, she wouldn't get them. But if it's one at a time, they grab them in the center of the back, they shake it, and then the things their spines pop, so they can't do it, and they know that they're not eating it, and then they're trying to go on to the next.
That's what the Jack Russells
to kill it.
That's what they're all terriers
to break it.
are killing vermin.
Hell yeah! I fuck with that.
Yeah.
I also had a Jack Russell. And she would always play catch. Always.
This one doesn't do it though. This one has 0 of that killer.
What's a larger version of that dog? Is there a larger version?
There's a whole bunch of terriers. I mean, there's fox terriers that are a little bigger.
Fox terriers are bigger.
Yeah, but then there's the ones that have the flat face. It's a bull terrier, and that's what the
long face,
the target dog.
The target dog is a bull terrier.
Yeah.
I want one of those.
Yeah.
Bull terrier.
My friend Sabrina has one. She's a zookeeper at the Bronx. If you want to talk to her before you get it, let me know.
Yeah.
Zookeeper at the Bronx. She's the head. She's the head of the gorilla. I mean, she's the head of taking care of the gorillas at the Bronx.
Oh shit!
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
What?
No,
Fuck
she is.
That's dope.
No.
I want to hold the gorilla, baby.
They actually
they let you hold the baby.
0 hands off. No, there's 0 hands. They're hands off on all.
Yeah, because they kill.
If you're dating her, she's single.
You know what? I wouldn't be so worried about a gorilla. You know what I'd be more worried about is chimpanzee fucking Z's.
Chimpanzees are
Dude, did you read? There's an article in the fucking Post
They
just this
tore her
week.
face off.
No, not just that.
Fish.
In Uganda, they're doing scraps. Get over here. They're doing the deforestation, and they're attacking and killing little kids trying to go to the thing. I can show you the article, but it's
shit.
Yeah,
I need to know that.
Chimpanzees, a gorilla will. I just knocked myself so bad. A gorilla will charge you, and whatever. But for the most part, as long as you don't make eye contact, they're going to be because gorillas are strictly vegetarian. Chimpanzees are omnivorous, all right? So they eat the leaves, but they go eat monkeys and all this other shit. Chimpanzees are fucked. They're close to people. They are.
Aren't they the most related to us? I think chimpanzees.
Chimpanzees and bonobos too. Bonobos are the Venus chimps that fuck each other. They look like a chimp, but they're lankier. But they all their way of solving everything is they fuck. Everybody fucks. Yeah.
That's a good way.
Yeah.
That's a good way to solve your problem.
Whereas in chimpanzees,
Everybody fucks. What's up? Ain't nothing. Yeah? She couldn't find it. Everybody fucks.
That's a good solution.
What you got? I did see the Irish. How did we get off of that?
I didn't see it, but the thing I think it's going to bother me, and I heard about it, is they did all the de-aging on everybody.
Yeah.
So, and I heard it looks kind of wonky and shit.
At certain times, Joe Pesci's progression looks scary as shit. He looks more and more villainous towards the end, and then he gets old, and he was like, "I'm fucking out," Hey, excuse the fuck out of me. Sorry. What is that? Fucking? Huh?
What?
It's porn?
Yeah.
All right.
What's going on?
No.
It's
But
showing an African American man having sex with a Caucasian woman.
okay.
Older.
Nice.
Got
Nice.
older.
Well done. Proud for that guy.
That's actually, I got paid for that, dude.
I'm sorry.
For 7 months, I was out of work. One of the gigs I got when I was out of work.
Yeah, stop that.
Was
Yeah, take his phone.
One of the gigs I got was paid $300 to go shoot porn auditions twice. Auditions, yeah.
Casting couch.
Basically,
Is that casting couch?
the girls are in charge, and then these guys come in and try to see if the whatever. I have it on my phone if you want, dude. I can show it to you.
Yes.
I mean, like, but what I did was like,
Send it to me. I'll play the audio.
Wait, the girls were in charge and what?
well, the girls say if they want to, like, just so you know, in porn, women are in charge. So they're the ones that say if I want to fuck you.
This is
or not,
Patreon
okay?
content.
And so that's like basically that's what the deal is. So basically, what this was like all these dudes came in and were trying to see if they'd whatever, because the chicks didn't take I don't know, they were sometime a little bit topless, but mainly they were blowing dudes is what they were doing. Okay, and then nobody finished off or anything. Like it was just basically.
You're not supposed to.
Well, this was an audition. So
many questions.
So like this was an audition. So like I said, I'll text you whatever.
Let's talk.
Yeah, but
Go to
it was a thing I got off. It was a thing I got off Craigslist. $300 for maybe 6 hours work of just shooting shit. Because what I do is I'm a videographer and all that other stuff, photographer, all that stuff. So I went to New York. I got a bachelor's and a master's and did video, photo, all that other crazy shit.
So now you're shooting porn.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's a job.
up
It's a gig.
it is a gig.
It's a gig.
The science.
And then people fucking also all the times, like on Craigslist, people want to come shoot shit for free all the fucking time.
Of course.
It's just like
Of course. They don't pay money.
that. Dude, that was a.
They don't-
I've
they
got a
don't-
bit I'm working on. But some fucking chick wanted me to come up to Pelham in the Bronx. She's like, "Well, we paid all the money to rent this fucking place, and we're going to Costa Rica, blah 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 blah. So we don't have any money left. But you were wondering if you'd just like to come fucking shoot our wedding." And it like dragged thousands of dollars worth of shit. And it was just like, the balls on people
Wow. Yeah.
to fucking like
Pay
ask-
nothing.
I know. Not even paying my fucking goddamn Metro
Travel.
card. Yeah, anything. No, it's like fucking.
Yeah, hell no. Hell
People
yeah,
all want.
that's-
They always want shit.
Yeah. If they can get it, absolutely.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Don't be mad at us because we're having a good time.
Because you're talking it to the camera.
No, we were whispering.
I can hear you. I can hear it from here.
You're just
Then
bored.
why
You're
ask
bored
you?
of the conversation. You want to be.
Wow.
involved.
Wow.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh shit! What's up, lad?
Oh, what happened there? Did that just happen?
Yeah, it just happened. Oh, shit.
Oh man.
What happens if dogs
I
drink
dropped this
seltzer?
seltzer. This is.
Can you go get some tissue?
She didn't.
Get
don't
paper
worry.
towel. Tell her we dropped the thing.
She's housebroken. If they see her in here, though, they might go crazy.
Hey, stop, Kevin. Stop him.
Yo, got it.
Why?
You good.
All right, I'm gonna zip her back.
Because we don't want the dog to get kicked out. The dog is the most important
No,
thing in this room
yeah.
right now.
Why would you tell me to tell her that we dropped it?
No, I just told you to go get a tissue.
Yeah.
Not tell her.
Didn't you? What was the second thing you said?
I said just get some tissue.
No, you said something else after that.
I just care about the dog.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's it. What else you got, Lewis?
I think it's crazy how like he got to see a bunch of history, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like we're living through a bunch of it, but it's all sad.
Ours isn't going to be cool for like another 20 years.
But like in the moment, like isn't it kind of crazy that like Hong Kong's basically on fire, the Amazon's burning down, China has a Holocaust. Like it's all so sad, but it's all like noteworthy shit that we're gonna like our kids are gonna like study one day. But it's like, oh, what was it like? I'd be like, I don't know. I just kind of ignored it.
But I feel like it's always been like that, just that now it's more accessible for us. Like
Well, you
on
know what? You
Twitter,
guys relax.
on the
It's
internet.
like September 11th.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I don't really. I was 5.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I remember it like vividly.
Dude,
But the things that happened
That
20
shit
years ago weren't like as like if you lived during that time, were those the things that you were like, oh man, we should pay attention to this, you know? I feel like there's so much going on now that in 20 years we're not going to know what was important at that time. Like we think Trump is important,
yeah.
but this shit going on now that we don't even know is happening.
Yeah, like
and then in 20 years it affects them later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like there's a massacre somewhere. In,
Yeah, and it was like
Wherever.
that somebody, I don't know.
I feel like in 30 years they're gonna be like, yo, like why didn't they like fix the environment?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, guys?
specific.
Like, you guys were talking about it, but not doing anything about it. What the fuck?
Don't you think like people's individual stories are way more interesting than like history stuff? Like if your grandpa was like, I'll never forget World War II. Every day they showed things on the TV. You're like, all right, whatever. But if he's like, I'll never forget this hot girl that you're like, yeah, I want to hear that. Grandpa.
Absolutely.
You know, who
Absolutely.
gives a fuck about history?
Who gives a fuck about World War II?
A lot. You
Yo,
should
that's
matter.
crazy,
It was, millions of people died.
Millions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Millions of Jews
Yeah.
alone.
You know where more Americans died?
Huh?
You know the war where the most Americans died?
The Civil War.
Yeah.
By
And
by
Louis, that
ratio.
doesn't seem to matter to Luis for some reason.
Because I don't care
You said-
about Americans.
That matters too.
He said Louis. I thought you said Louis C.K. I was like,
Everybody.
it doesn't matter to Louis C.K.
Louis, fuck that. I'm just saying, World War II matters. let's cut
To
that.
It's in
people,
the past.
you know,
Overrated.
Yeah.
there are too many white guys.
Shut up, Kuda, you're overrated.
It was a phase.
There's too many white guys. Way too many white
Well, because
guys.
white people were dying.
What's your favorite war?
My war. The
Yes.
African war.
The what?
My people's
The
war.
war
Canada doesn't have a war.
against
Canada?
non-Canadians.
Oh, I'm Nigerian, man.
There was a Nigerian war.
The Hutus and the Tutsis.
When was that?
Like
2004.
What was the fucking war?
Is that right? Did I
It's
get
about
it?
the tall people
Nah,
and the
that
short
was in
people. Are you a Tootsie?
Don Cheeto was in that
I'm
movie.
neither of those things.
You
It's fucked
you
up.
would be a Tootsie, right?
I'd be a Tootsie.
Tootsie
If I
Roll.
know the nostrils
Yeah.
are not wide, and I'm sure I'd be a Tootsie.
That was
the hell's a Tootsie?
That was
It's a
Nigeria.
tribe.
That
You
was
don't
Rwanda.
know
there's
about
two
that.
tribes.
I don't, because I don't
Hutus and
care
the
about
Hutus.
Africans
It
either.
was the Hutus, the Tutsis, and the Zulu, right?
I'm not from there.
Is Zulu
Nah,
Nigerian?
that's not part
No,
of
that's
that.
not from African.
Okay.
Where
Rwanda's the Hutus and the Tutsis. You saw what's his name with Don
Rwanda,
Cheadle?
yeah. Don Cheeto.
Don Cheadle.
Ever heard of the Rwandan genocide?
Yes. Have you?
That's the one. That's the
Except
Tutsis.
for the movie?
That's the Tutsis?
Tootsie Roll.
That's where the Tootsie Roll came from.
Shut,
That's why it's so dark.
stop.
Cancelled.
God, I
But
hate.
also, Tootsie Rolls are a trash candy.
They are.
It
It is a trash candy.
They're so bad, dude.
It's bad.
It's a low-end
it's
candy.
Like, it's like
candy.
chocolate
There's
shock.
this-
It's
this-
terrible.
There's candy
It's
corn
fine
and
if
there's
you
Tootsie
eat it like
Rolls.
when you're 5, but you gotta grow out of that.
But
Like, you gotta
Rolos,
grow out of it.
Have real
Rolos,
Rolos are heat.
Rolos are the shit.
And they beat the Hutus.
No, but have you ever been to like Belgium where they have real fucking gourmet chocolates and shit like that? It blows all this American shit out of the water.
Has anybody been to Belgium except for Steve?
No.
You can get the shit. You can get it here, but
Yeah, what?
like you know, like the gourmet chocolate.
You ever hang out in Belgium?
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Brussels chocolates.
They don't have any of the preservatives and all the shit that.
I went to Hershey Park once.
They got a zoo.
It was crazy. It was cool as shit. Hey, you thought it was gonna be?
You ever see like it'll be like this is like what is the coffee
Huh?
that's not slave labor coffee?
I gotta figure out how. Yeah, I'll say it.
Free. Is
Say it again.
Organic, free range or whatever.
What were you gonna say?
The,
Say
the
it.
coffee that they sell, it's expensive because it's not like slave labor or whatever. It's like what is it called?
Oh no, but keep going.
But it's so weird because they have like African chocolate that's the same way, and it's like not bad labor African chocolate, and it's like $500. It's like really expensive, and
Is
you're
that
like
like
how do
blood
they-
diamond chocolate?
Yeah, it's like blood diamond chocolate. It's
Blood
like
diamond
how do
chocolate.
they even make?
I would eat.
Put it in it.